Okay. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Heather, and on this channel I like to walk a very fine line between a shopping addicted makeup monster and a responsible adult with a makeup hobby. Now, I really enjoy eyeshadow singles, duochromes, multichromes, blush, highlight, lip gloss, basically everything except pressed glitter. And today we're going to be decluttering through my purple palettes. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, stick with me. We're getting into it right now. Alrighty, so let's start with this Control Alt Glam, which looks like this. I'm definitely hanging on to this one because I think I want to use it to help spice up the other ColourPop palettes that I have in this particular size. So I think they would make great assets to switch things around in, but I do still like this packaging too, so I need to keep that in mind. Next, this is the Violette Entendu palette, and this palette is super cute. I love using this palette. I took it on a vacation with my husband, and the colors that I put together I think looked really, really nice. It definitely has a softness that looks a little bit more sophisticated. NYX Mystic Petals looks like this. Very beautiful. I love the addition of this like really smoky green in here, but overall I think this is a really pretty color story. Gonna hang on to that. Oh my gosh, you guys, I can't sit in this chair anymore today. This is the Hip Dot Girl Scout Coconut Caramel Pigment Palette, and it looks like this. Now, I think I did a video on this one as well, and if you remember, I kind of griped that these two shades were basically the same. So I wish we would have had something a little bit different, and these two shades are both very similar. So I feel like we're kind of missing the mark a little bit. Like we could have made a more interesting six pan, but whatever. At the end of the day, I still think it's cool. It's scented like the cookies too, so oh gosh, I would love some of those cookies right now. This is the Bad Side Zodiac Air palette, and I think I ended up getting a second one of these as well, but I think it's still in my new in palette box, which I'm dreading showing you guys. But this like kind of peachy purple combo I think is really pretty. I like this sort of zodiac vibe of it. I think I'm technically a fire sign because I'm a Sagittarius. If you are somebody that knows about that stuff, you can leave a comment and tell me if I am a fire sign. I know I'm a Sagittarius. But yeah, I like this one. And then the other one I got was the water signs one, the blue one, but that'll show up later. This is the Violet Voss Sweet Violet palette. And last year I kind of rescued this one because I was like, no, I need it. I don't have other stuff like it. And now I feel like pretty comfortable that I have other things like it. It was these two shades right here. Then I don't even think I've used this since the time that I like rescued this out of the thing. Yeah. So I think I need to kind of let this palette go. But this is a really early palette on my channel as well. Back when I was like trying to film, I think even in my dining room back in my old house. I think I filmed 2 videos like that, and then I figured out that wasn't going to be a good spot to film. All right, this is the ABH Noravina palette, which looks like this. This is another classic. I don't know why. I mean, I know it's because the outside is purple is why I think it's purple, but it's not actually really a very purple palette. But I do think it's quite pretty, and for some reason, I just feel like it belongs in this particular section, so I'm going to leave it there and keep it. Another good memory, my aunt and I bought this together when we were at Ulta when I was introducing her to Ulta for the first time. All right, and then this is the Violets palette, which looks like this, another very beautiful palette. And this shade is what keeps this palette around because it is like a beautiful kind of caramely champagne with purple and fuchsia glitters in it. Not actual glitters, but like just bigger sized particles. And I really, really like this one too. All right, Berry Icy from Simply Posh Cosmetics. Will absolutely be keeping this one. I would like to pick up the, what's the new one they did? The Citrus. I want to get that one next, but it went out of stock when I went to go buy it last time. So I am just patiently waiting for it to come back. But yeah, I definitely like this one. This, what is this? This Makeup Maniacs, I think, that did this particular palette, and it's got some really pretty like fuchsia shades and some purples, but I feel like I have enough of these. I'm gonna set this to the side, and if I can find shades to kind of dupe these out, then definitely I'm gonna let this one go because I don't think I need to keep it if I can dupe these 2 shades. One is like a navy, definitely can dupe that out. And the other one's just a really grapey purple. So that's what I need to find. That way I can let this one go. All right, this Aether Beauty palette, I've literally decluttered this and then saved it back out so many times because I just look at it and I'm like, meh. But then when I swatch it, it looks so pretty that then I'm like, well, I have to keep it because how are these shades so pretty? And now with Aether Beauty going out of business, I don't want to just like give it up entirely. So I think I'm just going to hang on to it for a while. It doesn't take up too much space. All right, Ace Beauté Paradise Fallen. Yeah, and see, I think this eye shade and shadow are going to be similar. So I have shadow and amethyst, pretty close, although I have plenty of other navies in my collection. And then amethyst and eye, I think are pretty much it. So I think I'll let this one go because I have plenty of other options. And we're keeping the Ace Beauté, absolutely. All right, this is the dupe that I did for the Amy Hearts Beauty Amy Loves makeup palette, and I haven't actually taken it apart. I just think it looks so pretty like this that oh my gosh. Does Cleona just not make the best eyeshadows? Their stuff is so pretty. But yeah, I'm gonna keep this together because I think it is just a perfect palette like this. Although, I wonder if I could switch it out for like a physically smaller palette. I wonder if I could like squeeze them all together like that. That way I could have this palette back. I may try that, but I'm definitely keeping that one. This Huda Purple Haze palette, I think I like the metallics in this one, but I don't think I care too much about the mattes. Yeah, see, those are like pretty. Why is there always a red in everything? I don't know. Yeah, I'll keep this one for a while longer. I picked this up on the Black Friday sale. It was like $5 though, so it's not a huge loss if I declutter it next year. All right, this is the Fioletti palette from Glam Shop, and it looks like this. It is a gorgeous palette. I am absolutely keeping it. Gorgeous, yes. This is the Purple Kush palette by Ruby May. Looks like this. These are so smooth. Oh my goodness gracious. Like, look at that beautiful, like, deep dark purple. I think that is such a pretty color. I'll hang on to this one for a while longer. And then this palette I actually won from the owner of Tribe Beauty. Had ran like a giveaway and said that I was the winner and said that I could pick one item from an indie brand that was under, I want to say under like $50 or something to get, and I asked if I could have this, which is one of the original Copacetic Cosmetics palettes. The only thing I don't like is this pressed glitter shade in the middle, but everything else in here is very, very pretty, so I'll definitely be hanging on to this. This is the Colored Rain and Power palette. I wish I had gotten the magnetic palette that went with this because it's so beautiful. Definitely like this. Definitely going to keep this. This shade always shows up so blue on camera. I don't understand because it's such a shocking purple in real life, but I like everything about this. This is the BH Cosmetics Paris palette, and what a gorgeous palette this is. Ooh, this is like that navy I've been on the hunt for. Kind of. It's got some other colored sparkles in it though. But yeah, I really, really like this palette a lot. I think you can do a lot of diverse and interesting looks with it, so I'll definitely keep that. The Blueberry Muffin palette. Why do I still have this in its little sleeve? Oh yeah, because I don't like the inside as much as I like the outside. This is the Blueberry Muffin palette, and I think this one is really pretty too. These two shades kind of give me that same vibe as the Profusion Mean Girls palette, that Lesbian Crush shade. Definitely gives me that same vibe. Oh, and there's another navy in here. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. That is beautiful. Oh my gosh. I'm definitely keeping that. All right, we've got the Age of Opulence by Beauty Bay, and I really like this one too. I love all the beautiful mattes that are in this particular palette. It kind of bums me out that a lot of the metallics that are in here are all like more neutral kind of metallics, but I understand like they have to appeal to more than just me. So like I get it, and they are pretty in and of themselves. I just wish they were colorful. And then these 3 metallics I really like. Those are quite pretty, so definitely gonna hang on to that. And then I have the Sunset Horizons, which looks like this. Why is this in there? Get out of there. But this is a really pretty palette too. I like these kind of corally pinks that are in here. Of course, the blue and purple row, and then this dark row down here definitely is quite appealing to me. And these 2 metallics perform quite nicely, so I'll be keeping that. And then last in this drawer is the Serenity palette, which looks like this. Now I saw they're starting to do sneak peeks of a new launch that's coming. And if it's like a rainbow, colorful pastel thing with iridescence in it, I really may have a problem in my future, because I will probably pick that one up and Muse at the same time. But yeah, these palettes are really, really nice. I like the matte formula. I like the shimmer formula. I think the color story is like funky and interesting, but not unworkable. The only shade I don't really use in here is the orange, because I feel like it goes with nothing else in the palette. But I love this palette. Very, very happy to have it. All right, and I think I just got rid of 2 palettes in this particular section, but not surprising since I really like these kind of colors. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe before you go, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!